We are continuing to follow news out of North Carolina for our next Big 7 story tonight, where retired NASCAR driver Greg Biffle, his family, and several others have died in a plane crash. NASCAR releasing a statement tonight identifying the people killed as Biffle, his wife Christina, daughter Emma, and son Ryder, along with 3 others. The plane had reportedly taken off from an airport in Statesville, North Carolina, this is near Charlotte, before circling back to land. Now, there are still crews on the ground there trying to piece together exactly what happened.
It's been a multi-agency response. We've had city, county, state, feds are here. So we have had, again, everybody is here on site at this point, and we anticipate that this is going to go on for quite some time.
Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board are investigating the incident. Of course, we're going to keep you updated with the latest both on air and online at WATE.com. Next for you tonight on the 7, a Powell man accused of critically injuring a Knox County Sheriff's deputy has now been indicted on several charges, including attempted first-degree murder. Christopher Hensley was originally charged with attempted second-degree murder. That charge now upgraded. Hensley is accused of throwing a rock that hit Deputy Dalton Swanger in the head. Now, we've been showing you this video from back in June, the incident caught on camera during filming for the TV show On Patrol Live. This while deputies responded to a shots fired call in Powell. Well, Deputy Swanger was critically injured during that encounter. Last month, he was scheduled to undergo a tracheal resection surgery as his recovery continued. Now, his girlfriend says this was his 5th surgery since August. Hensley, by the way, due in court tomorrow. Up next for you now, Knoxville police confirming to 6 News that an 11-year-old girl has died after being shot. We're told officers found the girl at a home on Veda Circle, which is just north of I-640. This happened Sunday. KPD says the 11-year-old later died from her injuries. Police say foul play is not suspected right now. Instead, investigators believe this was an accidental, self-inflicted gunshot. KPD, though, is still working to find out just how the girl got access to the gun. Next for you tonight, community leaders drawing attention to a growing homeless crisis in Knoxville and Knox County. A memorial service this evening is honoring 161 people who have died while unhoused this year. A number advocates say continues to rise. Organizers add the number of people dying while unhoused in Knoxville and Knox County has steadily increased over the past decade, pointing to challenges with housing affordability and access to long-term support. The 161 lost this year alone represent an all-time high of unhoused deaths.
That number is 161 people this year. And so just looking back over just seeing the growth of that, something I do believe is that we're more accurate in our count with our reporting. But last year, we remembered 141 names. The year before that, there were 90 names.
A memorial service began about 45 minutes ago at St. John's Lutheran with a focus on remembering lives lost and continuing the push for long-term housing solutions. Moving down the list for us now, according to the University of Tennessee, there are more than 230 nuclear companies operating statewide. And here in East Tennessee, some of those companies are looking to hire the next generation of workers. That's why UT, Rome State, and the Tennessee College of Applied Technologies, or TCAT, are partnering to educate young people entering the workforce. TCAT welding instructor Josh Plum says the money his students earn can be life-changing.
Some of them will be earning money that their parents didn't earn, and that's cool. It's cool to see a young welder graduate school, go to work, get themselves a decent vehicle, then get a house, and then start a family, and it all starts with the skills that they learned in welding.
Plum says the TCAT welding course takes just 1 year to complete. TCAT courses in HVAC also take about a year, and becoming a heavy equipment operator takes 10 weeks. And for our final Big 7 story for you, the state of Tennessee is suing the online game Roblox over child safety misrepresentation. Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti announced the lawsuit today, alleging that the company misleads parents and that the company lures children into an environment it knows is dangerous but promises is safe, violating the Tennessee Consumer Protection Act in the process. Now, The Attorney General's lawsuit seeks money from civil penalties, claiming the Tennessee Consumer Protection Act was violated. Other states, including Iowa, are suing the company as well. Now, this comes months after an Iowa family said their daughter was groomed in an online chat room and later found in Newmarket, Tennessee. According to court documents, she was taken from her grandmother's home in Des Moines. 37-year-old Martin Sandoval has now been charged in this case. Blount County Sheriff's Office is warning about a new scam targeting families of inmates. Officials say callers posing as rehab employees are asking for $1,000 to place loved ones in treatment programs. Another scam involves fake deputies selling ankle monitors. Now, deputies say they never call families for payment and will never ask for money over the phone. If you get a suspicious call, what you need to do, we're told, is just hang up and then contact your local sheriff's office directly. Authorities say these scams spiked during the holidays, so go ahead and share the warning with family and friends.